Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. In this video, I'm going to discuss about our Google Sheet scanner. It works for a weekly, monthly, and intraday. So intraday scanner which works based on the Camarilla R4 breakout, and weekly and monthly positional sheet which works based on the our advanced option strategy. That is a positional trading concept where we are using for options for positional one. So I'm going to update this live session for the weekly trades, and monthly trade is monthly once we are going to update the data, and the strike price and entry price would be same till the month end. And as of now, so based on monthly concept, we have a lot of call side, but if you are looking at a put side, very few number. But due to that general election result, we have a huge volatility in stocks, and many stocks which triggers in the put side, and after the target it came down, and now we have a lot of stocks, almost 21 stocks is trading more than 50% from our entry point. So these are all the stocks also, maybe the re-entry only, it is not about a possible entry. So we already suggested, don't want to focus for trade opportunities on monthly basis because of huge volatility. Already the both the sides premium can fluctuate about to our entry point, so why we are ignored it. And one more concept, the next week update weekly trade positional. So I think last week that works well, and previous week also we have a lot of opportunity, and this week we are going to update, and previous week we have a mixed opportunities in call side as well as put side. Some quality stocks like ICICI, HDFC, and Axis Bank and Kotak banks that given you opportunity, and that was triggers our target also. And put side like Ultratech Cement, Hero Motorcorp, Maruti. So these are all the stocks which triggers our entry point. And one opportunity in Ultratech Cement. Last week we have on a call side, and this week we have on put side. So the weekly opportunity which we used to find out weekly trends. And most probably we are using this Google Sheet for a positional opportunity. If you are using for a weekly trade, Monday and Tuesday we are looking for a new opportunities. After Wednesday, Thursday, we are going to focus for intraday kind of things only, because the weekly opportunity we are going to take a trade from the beginning of the week, that is Monday and Tuesday, and also every week Friday. So we are going to update the sheet, or maybe from Monday onwards you will be getting updated, but based on the Friday's closing. So here in the thing we are going to update our next week trade. And one more important thing, so next week is the monthly expiry is going to happen. Okay, so you have to check many of that broker, whether it is allowing to take a trade or not. So that is very important. Some brokers are not allowing to take a trade, and it is a physical delivery and a high margin which is required to do a intraday trade. But if you are looking for a OTM, ATM and OTM options, so normal margin, but even some brokers are charging a higher margin. This is what uh, criteria on last week because of a physical delivery. But ITM it required higher margin compared to the normal one. So if you are looking for a trade opportunity and expiry week, that is monthly expiry I'm talking about, you should have a higher capital to do the trade. So better to avoid such a kind of scenarios, high margin and low liquidity also would be there. So liquidity problem also, lack of retail participants. So there is a low liquidity on that also last week. So you should very careful about the last week. So maybe one or two opportunity you can see. But this is what our concepts. So based on the our concepts, we are updating the data for every week and every month and every day. So here is the monthly. So a lot of stocks which given you the opportunity, and that was moving positive side. But I'm not convinced, because these are all the trades. Uh, Previously it is triggered because before election result date there is a gap of almost 800 point, next day 1400 to 2000 points low, and then recovered by 1300. So such a kind of move. So many stocks put side triggered, and then you can see randomly you can check 12,400. Maruti is the put strike price 652. So if you are looking at the chart on the 4th of the day, Maruti 12,400 is our monthly strike price. Maruti 12,400 put. And if you're looking at it made a high of 490 only. I think it is not a liquid, and this is 19th July only it is active. So this is what a monthly strike price. 12,400. That was not an active one. Okay, you can look at this, the data which is available from 19th June only. So we don't get it. Maybe if you are looking at 12,500, let me check 12,500, we'll have data or not. June, it is having the data, and this is what the thing which is happening. Where you can see this is the day of election result day. Okay, it went up to almost 800. So 4th of, 24th May. So 4th June. Yeah, here from it made a low of 140 and from there it went up to 530. So that's why I'm telling you. So many stocks which triggers our entry point, especially REC and PFC, that was given you the already achieve the target input side, and after that it came down. So that's why monthly trades we are avoiding, and this is an intraday trade. Yesterday I was taking some trades based on the intraday, and that I have already mentioned. The stock which I have taken is about Petronet, and one more stock which I have taken is about IRCTC. But after second almost 11, 10:30 to 11 o'clock market is turned negative, and everything whatever the option calls it may be trigger your stop loss, and we have a lot of put opportunity. So based on the intraday concept which I used, I will be following a trade by first, that means the second candle, second 15 minutes, and most probably third 15 minutes. So this one two candles I'm just finding out 2 to 3 entries per day. That's good enough. But some of the stocks may trigger our entry point after sometimes later. So for example, Ultratech Cement 10,900. That would be a entry price based on the Camrilla R4. Okay. So Ultratech 10,900 put option Ultratech Simple. Okay. Ultra 10,900. Why the strike price is not okay? Ultratech 10,900 is the strike price put option. So where you can see based on the Camrilla viewers, right? You can see that trigger can be happen around 10:45 to 11 o'clock. So normally I just prefer the stock which broken our entry point in the first second candle. Let me check a Petronet 315 put option. I was tracking because I will always take a screenshot. 315 call option just for a study. Here it is triggers on the second candle, 9:30 to 9:45 candle. From 6 rupees, it went up to 9.8. But here in this case of Ultratech Cement, that R4 level is given in the breakout, but that can be happen only after 10:30. So around 10:45 to 11 o'clock candle. So this is also working on lot of stocks because market reversed and after 10:30 only. So let me check Adani 3250. If you are tracking full day, you can just look at that also. It's not an issue, but it will be a very headache. So it is a call option. Adani 3250 put option we are looking for, and there is an entry point. Maybe this is also triggered on the second candle. That's good, and it went up. Okay, so this is what a concept which you are using based on your Google sheet. And now I'm just going to update the data for weekly and monthly. So sorry, weekly and intraday. Monthly is going to update it monthly once, and soon we are going to add a volume for each and every strike price. That will be helping you to find out a trade opportunities very easily based on the concept which you are using for positional as well as intraday. So maybe soon we will be getting a volume, and also I'm just planning to get something like narrow Camarilla in options. Stocks we can easily find out, but in options it is very rare to find out. So now I'm just going to update our sheet, and let me check all the things would be fine. And intraday is now just showing you. Just a second. It's having some issues. Okay, just wait whether it is going to update. Yeah, I think it is updated now for the tomorrow, so you can utilize. But tomorrow you just remember, so it is a monthly expiry. Okay, so I think it is 27th. Okay, so monthly expiry is there, and this options like Crompton MRF about India Mart, it's showing exactly 100% means it is doesn't active, and this particular strike price having not a good volume at all. So you should ignore this, and also we have a filter 9:30. It is automatically removing the stocks. already triggered our entry point. So that will be help you to find out a new fresh opportunity, and monthly remaining same, and weekly positional. So that is also going to be updated. From this list, we find out a trade opportunity which is breaking our entry point by tomorrow onwards. So, but next week is entirely different week, physical delivery, expiry, low liquidity. So you should be very careful about last week of expiry. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update. Thank you.